Duck. Hey, this is Phil Lilley, Lilley's Landing Resort and Marina on Lake Taneycomo. And I am on Lake Taneycomo. Jackson and I are going to do one cast today. It is Sunday the 12th of March. And we are up behind Eagle Island. And we're up about as far as you can go. I think I'm going to stop about right here. And make sure my control motor's on. Nope. Oops. I'm going to hit the bank. I thought we'd just try a few hidden spots today. Blake came up here the other day with a couple of guys, and they caught some fish on white jigs. I'm not going to get much higher than this. And it's not real fast. Let's see. I have 1/8 ounce jigs, but I'm not sure if I want 1/8 or if I want something smaller, especially here in the beginning. Because it's not very deep. The water is kind of fast, but not super fast. So I think what I'm going to do is put it on spot lock and put another jig on this rod and just have a couple of different size jigs ready to use. I've got a 16th I'm going to put on this one. My trolling motor, I guess, wants to go on up. We've got this big bluff right here, so sometimes the GPS is a little wacky on these trolling motors when they get close to bluffs like this. Just so it didn't take me into a tree, it's fine. They're still running 15,000 CFS. Table Rock's almost down to 917. It's 1.5 feet lower than when it was when they started running. All this water. It was at 18.5. I kind of thought they'd shut the 2 gates off today, but not yet. It's dropping pretty good clip now. I'm going to throw once, throwing upstream and just reeling it back kind of fast, just to see if there's anything up there. Oh yes, I had a bite. Had another bite. I have to do that again. Huh. Didn't get anything the second time. One more time, then we're going to go down. I do want to cover some ground today. I guess they just wanted to see that one time, that's it. Like I said, I'm gonna try to fish this pretty fast. And I'm gonna try to stay out of the trees. I'm going to try to keep the boat over on this side and fish on the middle. There are a lot of wood, but most of it I can see. So I should be able to stay out of it. I don't want to be knocked in the water, that would be bad. Jackson would be in the boat all by himself. And I'm assuming that these fish have seen some shad go through here, but even if they haven't, white's a good color to fish back here. I expect to get bit pretty good as I get down closer to the mouth. I'm really surprised I hadn't seen more boats go back here, because it's kind of a guide favorite, especially when fishing gets slow and tough out on the lake. They call this Eagle Island because there's an eagle's nest. Oh, right up here. And a pair of eagle, they raise young birds. They at least 2 or 3 every year. Okay, I've got a pretty skinny place I gotta maneuver through right here, so I'm not gonna fish until I get past it. There we go. Oh, I just had a bite. You might have to wait a little bit further when I get back. That nest is right up in that big sycamore tree right there. And another bite. Yeah, the 16th ounce is working a lot better than that 1/8 ounce would work. This water's about 8 or 9 foot deep back here. The jig and float would work real good back here too. Just got those couple bites. There is a big sycamore that has fallen. Ooh, there's a fish right there. Wow, eat it. Timing could have been perfect on that, more perfect on that fish. And he looked at it, but I don't think he hit it. It felt like a bite. Boy, this looks so good. One more cast, and then I'm going to turn around and go through this next gap. I'm not going to back through it. I'm going to go through it forward. It's just a little bit too tight. Huh. I'm might have to go to 1/8 ounce jig when I get past this. Now, I might not fish it very long. I'm really kind of disappointed. All right, here we go. Great big log right there. All right, let's go to an 1/8 ounce jig, then we're gonna scoot out of here. What are you doing? Huh, okay. We're gonna go out this way. Excuse me, Jack. There's hardly any current right in here. Then the wind's blowing from the north, so it's blowing me up in here. I just don't think the current's gonna carry me out of here, so I'm gonna have to use a trolling motor. Oh, it's a little one that chased it. Oops. I actually thought the top end would be really good. That was a fish. Missed him. Didn't even see him. He's a little one. This might be full of little fish. I had one that followed me up here a second ago. They're down kind of close to the bottom. Get over here on this side. I know in the summertime bass will get back here in this slough. Plus it's a pretty good place to catch a big brown. Couple more casts. Ooh, oh, that was a good fish. That was pretty good fish. Just surfaced right there. Last cast. Oh, that might have been a touch. Okay. We're going to go to the next spot. Okay, I pulled in behind the island above Lookout. The water goes back behind this island when it's running. When it's not running, there's water here, but it's not accessible. This can be a good spot. It's fast. It's pretty deep, and there's a lot of trees in here. A lot of trees. But those trout will use those trees to lay behind. I am going to get up close to that bank and fish it, because they will get up in those pockets close to the bank too. I've got the 1/8 ounce. Water's way too fast for anything else. I might use a 1/16 once I get down in slower water, but not up here. I almost always catch some good fish up in here when the water's running this hard. Especially first time through. And I have not been up here. There's a fish. Little tap. There's a lot of people have been fishing that bluff bank below Lookout. The one I like to fish. So I'm not going to fish it today. It's probably been hammered pretty good. Kind of want to try these spots that I don't think many people have fished. Tend to get overlooked. Oh, come on. You guys shouldn't be that tentative. I'm just letting it go down there. Just let it swing behind the boat real slow. Give it a little bit of jigging action. Make it look a little bit alive. I had him for a second. I don't think it was real big though. I didn't feel it. Back off again. Hold myself up too much. There's no way you can drift something through here on the bottom. There's just tree after tree after tree. laid across the bottom. The jig kind of jumped sideways a little bit, so I thought I might have a bite. Well, oh, just had a nice fish follow it. Out here towards the main lake, it's not as deep. It's fairly shallow. And of course, water picks up speed. There was bump. Wind's picking up. It's kind of a sheltered spot back there. It's pretty nice. You get out here and the wind takes over. I knew that wind was supposed to be blowing today. It's supposed to blow again tomorrow, and then Tuesday it's supposed to be pretty light. Oh, the wind just pushes me and pushes me this way. I get pretty good little taps. Tapping it, and I'm not coming up with anything. That wind must have switched. It was from the northwest. Now it's either straight out of the west or a little bit south. It's going to be my last cast here. Well, that did not go as planned. I really thought that would have been a pretty lucrative fishing trip. Let's run over and fish behind the island for a minute. I'm gonna grab the 16th ounce. Try to keep you away from the sun. With the 16th ounce, I can kind of let it float around out there in the current. It's not going to go to the bottom real fast. Wind's not too bad over here. We got a lot of spring breakers that have just arrived this weekend for the week. A whole bunch of them. There's a lot of schools in Missouri that are on spring break this week. Seen a lot of people, a lot of license plates from Iowa in town. I'm gonna throw over here for a minute. This is up on this flat and it drops off right back here. What is the deal? That was a good little tap. It's like I don't have a hook. So right off this little end right here. I can see the jig. You could actually probably use a fly rod right here and drift a few things over this little flat and drop off. Water's not that fast. Kind of crazy. Point this way. Bottom. I see some fish holding up on this gravel bar right out here. I see about a half dozen of them. Like I said, you get a fly rod and get up on that island and weight it and catch these fish, I bet you. See if I can catch one. Didn't even look at it. Ooh. Yeah, maybe he did. Let's try that again. Nope. It's fun trying. Last cast here. Then we're gonna okay. Thought for sure I could catch one over here. See? Missed another one. try one more cast. And I'm gonna throw out a little further and down. I think it's just their temperament right now. They're not feeding. They're just not, they're kind of hitting it with their nose or doing something, but they're not eating it. And it might be because of the bright sun. I don't know. But that's the way it is. I'm gonna go ahead and fish this bank on my way home, so if I catch anything big, I'll turn the camera back on. See you tomorrow. Bye. So this is the next cast after I shut the camera off. I turned around and threw an 1/8 ounce jig out here in the current and caught him. I just wanted to show you what a decent fish looked like today. See ya.